Alright, welcome back, guys. I have a couple of ideas for today. I want to, well, I guess the big goal for today, hopefully today, is to travel to another star system. But before I do that, I do want to boost this gravity lens production up to 1 per second. They are currently at 1 every 2 seconds, and I'd like to double it. We ended last episode by looking at the deuterium supply and thinking that it was a little low. That might still be true. I'm kind of letting it sit and just seeing what happens for a couple of reasons. One is the hydrogen is not backed up, so it's unclear to me if it's a shortage of hydrogen or deuterium production. Also, I think these could be backing up eventually. So anyway, we might end up doubling the fractionators as well, but I do want to double these, so I don't know. As I'm saying that, it seems strange to double these when they're clearly not getting supplied. Okay. Well, but the problem is if we double the fractionators, I don't think the hydrogen will keep up with it anyway right now. Yeah, there's so many interesting things going on. Like, see this row of oil refineries? This is raw crude oil refinement, and it seems to be, like, actually maxed out, which is kind of nuts. We're using, what is this, like 12 per second of crude oil refinement? That's a lot. It's producing a lot of light oil and a lot of hydrogen. And I think they're all being used, right? The light oil is all going into plastic and whatever else this is. The hydrogen is going to... Yeah, we got hydrogen coming from oil, we got hydrogen coming from... I think this is from fire ice, and we got hydrogen coming from the extractors, which is the screen up here. All three are being used for science and for whatever else is here. I guess the rest of it goes to deuterium. Wow, okay. So, I guess all that to say, what we probably should do is add more orbital collectors. This is tricky. Okay. Let's forget about the doubling of the strange matter for now, and let's just add warpers. So these things are called graviton lenses, and we use those to create these space warpers. It's a 1-to-1 ratio using an assembler. So pretty easy. They are 10 seconds, so I think we would want 5 assemblers making these. We could do it with a splitter here.
Insufficient materials.
So that, you know, so we can divert it down.
Replication.
I'm assuming we want to prioritize the warpers. And 5. Okay, and then, can they go in the same? Yeah, they can go in here. Just like that. Okay. And power. And sorry about my voice lately. I think it's a little better today than it was yesterday. I got some better sleep last night, which I really needed, but I think the allergies are still kind of rough. But I'm going to start taking allergy pills every day, so I'm hoping that will help a little bit. Okay, so this is going to be super slow right now. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and turn down the music a little bit. I feel like it's just so obnoxious. It's already at 25%. Maybe that's a little better. Okay. But yeah, space warpers. Now if I was gonna go to another star system right now, what would I need? I would need logistics drones and logistics vessels. Vessels we don't have automated anywhere, so we have to make it by hand. And I think I want 10 of them. The drones are somewhere. I swear, like, my, this facility is getting harder and harder to navigate. And we actually have reinforced thrusters being produced currently, but I am going to hand make them, I think, for this. So that's 10. Do we just need one? I think so. By the way, I think my goal right now is mainly just to bring back sulfuric acid. Yes. I think that is my goal. Because I'm kind of noticing that as a big weakest link right now. Like, we can't improve the alloy production because we don't have enough sulfuric acid. And I don't really want to boost this because it just takes a lot of light oil. So I'd rather get it from an ocean. So I think what I would bring is an interstellar tower. We need to make one of these. And I want to make, I think, at least one of power, what are these things called? Energy exchangers. I think, is that enough? Yeah. Should be. Let's go to our existing interstellar towers in our base. Okay, we have 2 slots for available items. And one thing that we should do, we already have the accumulator systems set up. That's good. We'll utilize that. But kind of the obvious one is the warpers. Where are those? These things. Yeah, so it's local demand, right? So we're wanting them. I don't think we need like a full 10,000 of them, but if we request some and also move them to the other tower. I'm wondering if you, yeah, you kind of have to have them demanded. But when you go into this tower, they don't need to be a slot here because they're just going to go here. So that's good. So basically what this means is if they're going to go to another star system, they don't leave unless they have a warper to equip into the vessel. And you kind of we can do something similar like this when we get there. We will do a slot for a space warper, but it'll be remote demanded. So essentially it's like a vessel carrying a bunch of warpers, still having to use a warper to actually go there. Anyway, that's how that works. Now, what else are we going to carry there? Well, if the goal is to get sulfuric acid, we would use these things, water pumps. They're called water pumps, but really they just extract whatever from the ocean that they're working in. Okay, so this would be 10 of those we could carry. Anything else I'm forgetting? I guess more belts. Let's just stock up on belts. It's just a general good thing to do. probably these two. We got enough fuel, I think. Oh, well, I need warpers for myself. Or at least two, but, you know. This is the first Interstellar Travel, so it's going to be difficult to get it kind of up and running.
Replication complete.
Like, it's going real slow. I think it is the deuterium. So it does make sense that we will want that fixed. Okay, there's two. Put them in our stockpile there. Okay, there's four. I'm gonna stay with four. Let's actually look around at the space map. I wonder how much intel we can get from what's around us. So these things are kind of hard to look at. One thing that helps is if you look at the upper right, this little north and south thing. So we can kind of choose an orientation to stick with. This would be like the north orientation. But clearly it looks like the closest one is this guy. It's only 2 light years away. Oh, okay, so you can see over here on the right, it says requires cosmic exploration. We actually don't know what kind of resources it has. So we need to do this. Which should be pretty easy to do because that's just purple. Well, shoot. Okay, let me... Wish I could just move... Oh, you can. Yeah, there we go. So that'll be the next thing we research. I'm tempted to just go there, but I don't really want to go there without knowing. Also, I mean, like, even with the space warpers, traveling that far is pretty hard on your fuel and everything like that, so I want to make sure I'm powerful enough to do it. So I guess while we're waiting, we could focus on boosting hydrogen a little bit more.
Complete.
And the best way to do that is really going to be orbital collectors, I think. The only other solution is like boosting
Mineral depleted.
oil processing, which I don't want to increase that any more than it already is. If you go to this interstellar tower, fire ice and hydrogen are pretty slim, so I think we would benefit from more orbital collectors. Okay, which are difficult to make. Let me go find the reinforced thrusters so I can just grab a bunch of my inventory. And we'll, that'll make making orbital collectors a lot easier. Well, here they are. There's just not a lot in storage.
Flight mode.
But we're making them somewhere, right? Where are we making them? They require alloy and turbines. Okay, I think I'm making them over where the regular thrusters are being made. Yeah. Is this them? This is them. So we got a bunch in stockpile here. So if I take 100... Now... Oh, I need charged accumulators. That's the other weird thing that we need. Which are going to be over here somewhere. There we go. We have them in a box as well. I wonder if we could boost the production of these guys. So we're charging with 3 of these, and we have 2 discharges at Metallophore. So I could see us going up to 4. Maybe I should go ahead and do that. I'll move this belt down. Yeah, I think we should. I'm gonna do a splitter here, though. Okay, now that does increase the power needed pretty significantly. So if we're gonna make 4 more, the question is, do we make 4 more or 8 more? 8 more seems crazy, but can I dump these somewhere? Wait, oh, here they go. Because we have 8 currently. So doubling would be going to 16. I think I want to do 4 more. 4 times 20 is 80, so we need 80 of these guys. Okay. 1, 2. It's gonna take a while to make because we gotta get all the stuff sent to us via logistics bots. Also, it just takes a while to make, just in general. Why did we already use up some? Did I get the wrong number? I intended to get enough already for 4 more. Huh. So we're making 2, we need 2 more, and they're 20 each. So I need 30 more? I don't know what happened. Should be good now. Alright, where's those super magnets? Should be delivering to me. Oh, here they are. Always forget to check that. Okay.
Mineral depleted.
I mean, that's 4 right there. It's pretty good. Ooh, silicon exhausted on Metallophore. Interesting. Copper is slowly depleting. But surprisingly slowly, I should add. That's a good thing.
Flight mode.
And I guess I'm always kind of flying around checking for empty miners. Here's some empty miners. And this whole thing can be downgraded since it's just 1 miner.
Upgrade complete.
Alright. Sweet. Ground squadrons. Nice. So this is cool because I can do the this one. I can do the precision drone and attack drone combined, which seems like a good combo. So I need to go do that by going to the military production area, finding where these are. Here they are. Grabbing, I don't know, 600.
Mineral depleted.
And let's see. Just putting them in there. Okay, 600 was way more than we really need. Okay, so how do we put these back?
Replication
There we go.
complete.
I think I want to put the precision drones back also. I'm going to carry the extra 50 Corvettes since these are each taking 2 slots. Seems like that makes sense. The other issue we noticed last time was electromagnets, so keeping that in mind, we might want to move those to... Or just, yeah, move them elsewhere to be a larger production than just 6. But I think we'll go do these orbital collectors. I'm sort of second guessing my decision, wondering if this can be deleted. Wondering if 8 is a good idea instead of 4. I think let's do 8. Let's go big, you know. So that means we need 4 more, which means which means 80 of these. See if it actually is correct this time. Okay. Let's go get more thrusters. Nope, those are drones. Here we go. 2. Super magnets are gonna be coming soon. There they are. 3. And we need 1 more. Need more super magnets, though. There they are. Okay, 4. Got 5 in our inventory right now. We're making 3 more. That's gonna be 8 more. Okay. I think I can just go while those are building.
Flight mode.
Alright. Going to the gas giant. We are researching the interstellar space exploration tech. It's almost already half over, so that's good. Alright, let's find the equator here. Okay, there they are. Can kind of go this way, I think. Think I'm going the right way? Oh yeah, I think we should see them soon on the horizon. See it on the mini map. It's really deceiving because the surface is like moving really fast. So it looks like we're moving fast. But we're really not moving that fast. There they are. Look at our planet. Oh, beautiful. How do we well, I liked it better with the orbital collectors in the foreground, but that's okay. Alright, let's get to building these. It's kind of crazy how many of these are. How many of these there are, that's what I meant to say. So, okay, let's do the math. We're going to have 16, and each of them do 2 per second fire ice. That's 32 per second fire ice. That's more than 30 per second. Which is, you know, a blue belt. It seems wild. We're going to have more than a blue belt of fire ice being imported to our base, potentially. Let's just think about that for a second. I have some ideas of how we can deal with that.
Replication complete.
Eventually, there's technology that allows the belt to be stacked pre-stacked before being exported from a logistics tower, but that requires technology that's pretty far away still. Did we already do 8? Really? Okay. See if we can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, cool. I counted 16. Crazy. Alright, back to the home planet. And I want to look at where the fire ice is being exported. Here's the graphite. Okay, fire ice is coming in here. Ah, okay. It's just getting carried away with drones, and I think it's all going to the same spot, basically. It's going over here somewhere to here. So assuming the drones keep up with it, this thing, 30 per second, potentially will not be fast enough in the long run. So you almost need like two blue belts bringing it out. But that only works if you use these things. So, you could do it like this, where you compile them, and then now they're stacked, and then you merge them. So we could just have them both going in here. It's an easy way to do it. Okay, so now, cool. This is essentially like, has the capacity to import 60 per second fire ice. Are we still good on this graphene production and hydrogen output? How many are there? Should be 12. Yeah. Which is good. That means a full yellow belt of hydrogen is possible, depending on how much graphene we need. We're not burning graphene, which is another strategy we could exploit if we want to, but I think it's okay for now. Because burning away fire ice still helps us, because it allows the orbital collectors to continue to work as it gets more hydrogen from the gas giant as well. Okay. So you can see the space warpers are accumulating now. We got 50 in each tower, which I think is the stack. There's even some on the belt there. That's a good thing. Let's burn this fire ice away. Let's see, what else do we want to talk about? Check the Dyson sphere. Requesting power. Not requesting a ton. Now, we may want to double this fractionator. While we're thinking about things. But I want to think it through. Because you can see the decay happening here. 7,200. Around 7,200 here. It's a little bit less, a little bit less, a little bit less. Right? So ideally, we could build 5 more, and we could do it in a way that attempts to preserve the 7,200 as much as we can. And it involves doing more of these stackers and sorter prioritization stuff.
Replication complete.
I need to think through it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we're going to have the back side of this looping around. now. And we want something like this, I think. Something like this.
Mineral depleted.
And you want... Not sure what we do with the priority here. I guess if it needs to, or if it can go down, push it down, right? Maybe? Well, what did we do over here? We, stacked it again. Honestly, I think we can do this. That was just for checking ourselves to make sure it's correct. Also keep in mind this is only able to take an input of 30 per second hydrogen maximum because of the way we set this up. So, excuse me. If that needs to change... Oh, you know what? It's less than that. It's actually 24 maximum because of this yellow belt here. But if that needs to change, then we'll need to change it. So I'm guessing that... we just need to have a compiler, and then it'll work. So let me first set this up. This guy's gonna have to move. Can we move it up? Maybe? Doesn't look like it. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna do this. I guess we'll make it green. So currently, this setup is not adding... Whoop, excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, like these are going to be pretty low on the number per minute. I mean, it's still better. Right? This is still an upgrade, but I think we can make it even better by... I think we want to prioritize this. Wait, yeah. Because that just keeps things moving faster. Is that true? And then we want to add a compiler here. Sorry, a piler. I can say piler once. I don't need to say compiler. What do you think? I think something's wrong. Like, I think we could have a piler here. But the problem is we might not have room. We're gonna move over slightly. We fit one here? Barely. Still, we want to prioritize this and this. I think we prioritize down. Okay, there we go, look. When I mouse over this fractionator, it's close to 7200. Maybe not exact, but pretty good. So I'm going to assume that this design is faultless. The green belt might not cut it, though. We can actually do the math on this. Like, if we assume 7200 on each of these, which is actually the wrong assumption, but what is 7200 divided by 60? 720 divided by 6 is 1, 2. 120 per minute. 120 per minute. That's 2 per second. So it's 2 per second per fractionator, and there's 10 of them. That's 20 per second. So yeah, that would be more than a green belt. So we can make this blue, and then these guys upgrade here. Alright, so now we have a fractionator that is nearing the side of 20 deuterium a second. Probably not producing that much, and we don't have the full hydrogen. Did I just say 20 a second? Okay. Yeah. Remember, we got 24 hydrogen coming out. So I think it's still a working system. The issue is we just don't have 24 per second hydrogen coming in.
Flight mode.
So, but shouldn't it be? I mean, this is full. Ooh, this is green. Here we go. Yeah. This should be blue by now, for sure. Since we... Okay, we need more belts, though. Since we increased the orbital collectors, this almost certainly needs to be blue. Uh-oh. Keep making them. It's a long belt. Okay, we're getting there. Sweet. Okay, it's doing it. Now look at this. Everything is blue. It's going in here blue, out here blue. I wonder if this needs prioritization. I guess not, right? Because this is fire ice versus orbital collectors. Actually, I think it does. I think the fire ice should be top priority. And then here, yeah, using those, that's correct. So that means if this is backed up, this is the hydrogen coming from oil processing. If that's backed up, it's actually fine, I think, because it should be... Oh, wait a minute. Interesting. So this right here is the splitter that takes the hydrogen to the reformed refinement process that turns it into light oil. However, this splitter happens after combining with the hydrogen coming from orbital collectors, which means that, and it's prioritized on orbital collectors, which means there could be a situation where this belt just doesn't move, and oh shoot, what did I do? And yeah. So in theory, these would merge to a higher belt rate that actually can take the merge. But I don't think there's any reason to have this splitter here as opposed to before combining with the orbital collectors. So can't we just do it here? Am I thinking about this correctly? Like, you still prioritize this, but then the excess goes here. Why is that wrong? I think it's correct because, like,
Mineral
it could be the case that we need to use this hydrogen to make more light oil. And now we're able to do that because it's sending it down. but it also makes sense to prioritize this, whatever this is. I mean, this is just using the hydrogen. But it is kind of curious to me that that this is taking any from here at all. Like maybe this blue line coming from the orbital collector is not really a full 30 per second. Strange. Okay. Well, let's assume it's working. When in doubt, assume it's working. Oh, okay, I didn't even realize, but we got the technology to see distant star systems, so let's look at that now. Let's orient the galaxy with a north orientation, and then it should be up here. We got Al-Shamali. Al-Shamali. Let's view it. Look at this. Whoa. This is a big system. It looks like 5 planets. Is a hive there. No... Guess, well, no satellite planets, no moons, but... Okay, let's see what we got. We got Al-Shamali 1. This is a ocean type, sulfuric acid ocean planet. So this might be our candidate right here. I'm not sure what orbital resonance 1 to 4 means. Huh. Have to think about that. Now, Al-Shamali 2, kind of like a Martian looking planet. Lava reverse rotation. So maybe these are just kind of like characteristics of it. Orbital resonance 1 to 4. I wish I knew what that meant. Sounds interesting. Description. The surface of Sulfuria planets has long since cooled. But a restless interior brings active geological movements. The biome's volcanoes and seismic zones are active year-round, with gases from the magma shaping the planet's atmosphere. Okay. Al-Shamali 1. Now, Al-Shamali 3 is interesting. It is a green planet with a lot of organic crystals on it. That could be interesting and hopeful. Al-Shamali 4. Of an ice planet, maybe? It's got mineable fire ice and fractal silicon. Lots of titanium. And then Al-Shamali 5 has kimberlite ore and grating crystal. Interesting. Wow, okay. Well, this is interesting, but I'm gonna go to Al-Shamali 1. Hopefully it's gonna work. And I don't, you know, die. Oh, by the way, let's double check to make sure we have everything, because I think I spent some of the stuff I had prepared. We do have logistics vessels still. I'm making an interstellar tower. I'm making an energy exchanger. We still have the 10 water pumps. I think we're good. Oh, belts. We need to check belts. Just do that full amount of them. Okay. Are y'all ready for space travel? Interstellar travel. see if the strange matter is picking up. Yeah. I mean, this is fully supplied now. I think all of them are running, actually. All 4 of them are running. That's cool. And the power is for consumption 464. It's bearable. It's doable.
Replication complete.
All right. We got our indicator already, so let's just go for it.
Cruise mode.
This is gonna be cool. All right. So here we are. We're heading there. I stopped thrusting, so we have fuel getting generated. Where's our star? Oh, there it is. Just say goodbye to our solar system temporarily. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, there it goes.
Warp engine activated.
I'm looking at my fuel. So I'm wondering if I can speed up or anything. No, I guess I can't. See, it's automatically slowing down. That's interesting. As I'm getting closer. 15 AU. I think I'll go to maybe 1 AU or something like that. Can I turn? Yeah, I'm turning. Here we go. 2? Okay, I went ahead and stopped.
Deactivated.
Whoa. Where's our planet? That's not us. I can't see home. I'm nervous. Where's home? It's probably that. Yeah, Metalla. You can actually see some lights next to it. I must be the vessels going to Metalla 4 and back. Alright, well we are in Al-Shalami system. And it was 2.58 light years away from Metalla. And this is our first warp travel milestone, so it feels good. We're cruising pretty slowly at 400 meters per second toward Al-Shalami 1, which is very close to the sun, as you can see. Well, maybe you can't tell, but it is. I wonder... Yeah, like we're half an AU from the star right now. Okay, I'm going to speed up and plan on crashing into it. The one thing I didn't check, or maybe we weren't able to check, is if dark fog is on this planet. So we actually don't know that. Hopefully they're not. I don't see them. Hopefully they're not. All right, here we go. First interstellar planetfall.
Cruise ended.
Cool. Wonder if we'll get different music here. Probably will. You can like kind of hear the bubbling, gurgling sounds of this planet. Definitely kind of volcanic. Okay, so that's the North Pole. Here we are. Here's a small amount of sulfuric acid. I think I'm just going to go south like this and look for the sulfuric acid pond. I think it's near the iron veins here. And set up camp here. Yeah. So I'm actually going to build the pumps before I do anything else, because that's kind of, you know, kind of why we're here. Liquid source, foundation. So, let me just think. Are these 1 a second? I guess we'll find out once we... Let's start with 6. It looks like such a small pond, but I think it's still infinite, even though it's...
Insufficient materials.
Doesn't quite look like an ocean. Alright, so let's build our tower. This is our interstellar tower at... Gotta get used to this name. What is this? Al Shamali 1. That's right. So let's get the drones in there. Now, I hope that this works, because I don't have power here, right? So, I'm assuming we can just go here to charged accumulators. Let's do maybe 1,000. And demand it, and it'll actually show up. Maybe? Maybe not. Eesh. What about... Could I take my space warper? I don't think that matters. Okay. Let's leave it for a second. Well, what else could we do? We could do, we could make a fusion power plant, actually. Did I do it right? Remote demand. I think so. So I guess I want to test to see if having power affects it. If I place this guy, put a substation, and then I throw some fuel in there, doesn't really change anything. This is charging, but it's still not getting the accumulators. Wondering if there's a setting maybe or something that wow, it's not producing enough power. But I think that's because this guy takes so much, takes 60. I wonder if there's like a setting, like transport. It's crazy how much options there are here that I haven't even dabbled with. Oh look, we can look at the others. Like this guy, number 40, he has 334. Oh, I think I know what's going on. So the vessels carry 500. So usually, I think they don't move until they have a full 500. It is going up though slowly, maybe. Because this is... Oh, those are orbital collectors. Because it's 354, and I don't think it's going to arrive until it's at least 500. There's 360 now, so it's very slow. If I click on this, what happens? Information. Setting. Ah. See this? Minimum load of vessels. That's the setting. I mean, I don't want to change it. I really just want more accumulators. I think we're fine. I think we leave it. I think I continue to build this area out. And let's see how much acid we could get. Although right now, I really need this thing to finish charging. Let me go ahead and do the energy exchanger. Okay. Where is that under? Probably power? Transportation? Yeah. So it's gonna come out. It's gonna be discharging. Right, it's gonna come out here. Don't need any splitters or anything because we're just gonna assume one is enough. Then it's gonna go in as an uncharged accumulator, which will be supplied Bluetooth grid. Also, I think we want this, don't we? Ah, see? That one left. Or that one's on the way. So yeah, that will generate power. This thing is slowly charging. Huh, it says 3 per minute right now, but that's because the power is super low. Okay, sulfuric acid, local demand, we're gonna supply it 9,500. I'm guessing these are gonna be 60 each. Like 1 per second each, basically. So, if we can do 12, that could be interesting. That's 10. If we could do 2 more, I'd be happy. Oh, man. Well, I guess we can mine iron. We're going old school. Oh, duh, it's right there. We don't need to mine iron. Okay. Oh, really? We didn't bring enough belts. Look at that. So this is 6 per second, so if it combines here, it needs to be upgraded.
Replication complete.
And then that. Good. Okay. Where are we now? Where does that leave us? Still charging. This home distributor has 411. I don't think I want to wait here until that reaches 500. That might be a little too long. But this place has space warpers, so that's good. We might be able to just leave it and just assume it works correctly. I guess if we have some time to kill, we could just, you know, mine some iron. Okay, I think that's covering all of those. Okay. We got 35 in there powering the fusion plant. So let's say it's 12 per second. How does that help alloy? It's 2 to 1. So 12 per second sulfuric is 6 per second alloy. That seems pretty good to me. I don't know if 6 per second alloy is enough, but it feels pretty good. Oh man, I just want this to be delivered. It's kind of getting close. Oh yeah, let me put iron in here. There we go. Cool. I mean, this is how it works. So we're doing it correct. Let me upgrade this guy. I guess we could do another fusion. Yeah, let's do it. But I kind of want to leave this without the fusion plant here. Okay, so that's getting really close to being 100% sufficient. I think because this guy's getting close to being charged. But what is this? 30 megawatts. Yeah, so this is going to be plenty once we get the energy, once we get the batteries delivered, because this is 54. And it's only demanding 30. And that's with this thing still charging. So, yeah, we'll be fine. Now, this place could be attacked. That is a possibility eventually, and sort of an issue. Oh, that's cool. The hive is orbiting at an inclination. Oh, you see that? You just saw a warper go back home. Probably carrying sulfuric acid. Wait, no. Probably carrying iron. I don't think we're demanding sulfuric acid yet. But we will need to when we get back. Okay, I have to wait now. It's 475. I just want to see if it actually happens.
Flight mode.
Well, what else could we get from here? I mean, there's a lot of titanium, stone, a lot of titanium, a lot of copper, a lot of iron, a little bit of silicone and stone and coal. We could increase this too. But no, I think I'm good. Or we could do 6 more, maybe? Go up to 18 per second? Let's hold off. Okay, we're at 487
Replication complete.
supplied accumulators. 493 supplied accumulators. Once we get to 500, it should start traveling here. Yeah, see, now it's only demanding 22 megawatts. Okay, still no demand. It's 499. So let's just look. Any second now, this should show 500 incoming. Good news is we're still researching things. Means our science is still ticking away at home. Come on, tower. I believe in you. Oh, there it is. 500.
Upgrade
On the way.
complete.
Sweet. So remember we took a bunch of those from the box? Like we took the accumulators from the box to make orbital collectors. I think that's why this was so backed up and not totaling 500. I mean, we're almost like half full of, or we are half full of sulfuric acid already. Now I think what I want to do is delete these once the batteries get here. They're not really hurting anything, but they're gonna expire slowly over time, so I'd rather it just be more permanent setup. It takes a while to get here, that's for sure. Okay, I think this is them. Just arrived. Well, maybe not. It could have been the iron coming back home. Wow, yeah, it takes a long time. Okay, there comes some. Here they go. Beautiful. All right. So this is interesting because
Mineral depleted.
these things turned off. Okay. I mean, that's good. I wanted them off, but I just wonder how all that priority works at home. You know? Okay. Well, I'm going to go back home, and I'm going to set up sulfuric acid importing. Okay, so let's just get in the good habit of orienting ourselves north. If I remember right, our home star should be south of this. Yeah. And let's put our fuel back in there. We have one warper, exactly. If we needed more, we could get it from here. But I think I'm good with one, so
Cruise mode.
let's head back home. On the way to Metalla 3.
Warp engine activated.
Cruising at 12 AUs per second. Eight AUs, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, that should be good enough.
Deactivated.
So cool. Okay, so I just thrusted quite a bit after that, and now I'm like essentially out of fuel. So it is still going to be helpful to upgrade our core energy. Oh! Had a tiny little engagement just then with some hive fighters. I didn't intend to do that, but we do have a small... What's happening here? We want that. There we go. We have a small
Cruise ended.
space fleet. I don't think they came out though. They didn't fly out to fight.
Flight mode.
Okay, back home. Feels good. And let's see if we can get some of that sulfuric acid that we've been hearing so much about. Alright, it's probably needs to be this. Though, I mean, man, they're like pretty, they're pretty heavily utilized right now. So currently we're making it. 2, 3. We've got, how many is this? 12. Is it 6? 9? That's kind of a weird number. Shouldn't it just be 12? That way we have 4 a second. I think it should. Can we expand this by 4? If we expand it that way, we'll run into other stuff. Can we turn it, maybe? Okay, let me make some smelters. I think we could double use this belt. That's 12 right there. Let's just assume that we're gonna shut down sulfuric acid production altogether. Okay, so like I'm gonna just delete this. So what does that mean? That means that this is gonna become demand. And it's gonna be like reverse the order, the direction of the belt. And it will also come down like that. And this will be steel coming down like that. Need to make sure we get everything imported. I'm seeing some power issues. As I'm sure you have noticed as well. It's a little bit scary. So why is that happening? Ooh. Why is the consumption... Let me finish what I'm doing so I don't forget. Okay, destroyed that belt. So yeah, this whole belt needs to reverse. It's going to be a demand. That's good. Did we do it? I think it's pretty much working. Oh, they've got to connect this and this. And then we screwed up these sorters. They need to be outputting right there. And we need to check on ratios. So 12, that means it's making it's making 4 per second. It's requiring 8 sulfuric acid a second. But a yellow belt is 6. So let's just upgrade that entire belt to green. Okay, we don't have enough. Oh my gosh, the power. The other two should be fine. The titanium and the steel should be fine. Alright, let's go look at the power issue.
Flight mode.
I'm gonna go straight to the... Oh.
Replication complete.
Oh, man. Yikes. Yeah, this is pretty significant. We don't have any fusion cells being made. Is this really just due to the alloy shortage? Looks like it is, but man. Okay, so I bumped those back into production temporarily by throwing in the alloy.
Flight mode.
But I mean, hopefully this fix with the sulfuric acid kind of does it for us. Another good solution in this situation is to just pause research. That should immediately turn down the power, at least to some degree, and then the production of those cubes will eventually stop. So I'm going to do that. What else can we clean up from the sulfuric acid getting dropped? This long belt of stone. Wow, this is a really long belt of stone. Can be completely removed, so that's nice. This is going into stone brick production. That's fine, but this one is not needed. Okay, so where does that go? Is this it? This is why I like deleting things in segments, so I can actually follow it easier. Now this, what is this belt for? Oh, that's the hydrogen, that's fine. These two can go away. One is light oil. So we don't need this light oil anymore. Which means we don't need this splitter anymore. Is this okay being yellow? Yeah, probably. Water, not needed. Let's see if we can dump the light oil in here. Okay. Water, I don't know what to do with excess water. I guess we could make a little dump tank here. And then just flow it out like that.
Flight mode.
Alright, so what's happening? These guys are producing.
Flight mode.
I dropped some alloy temporarily into the fusion cell production, so it looks like they're somewhat back. Still have power issues, though. I mean, I guess... How many of these... That's really slow. I think we should double this. Like, I think we should make 4 more of these. I mean, not currently doing it because of the alloy shortage. I wonder if the alloy is like going somewhere else. Like this should be highest priority. Whoa. I don't know.
Flight mode.
Why do we dump stone? Not you. Ooh, look at this. Empty copper mine here. It's kind of nice to be able to clear that. stone. Where are you, stone? Here's some stone. We really need to start Dyson sphere production very, very soon. Look at the solar sails, actually. So they're backed up. So one thing we could do is increase these launchers. We have 3, 3, 3, 3. We got
Mineral
12 using 4 orbits, 3 on each orbit. So could we just do another line of this? Let's see what happens if I do this. Probably won't work. Okay, that would be cool if it did. Oh my gosh, what did I do? No. Escape. Okay. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. I just realized that I can, if I'm in here, I can just right click a bunch to get out. I've been having to click quit before. Maybe we go the other direction and build it. We have these not currently in our hands. Oh, lack of item. Yeah, let's make 12. Okay, we made 5. Let's do 6 then.
Replication complete.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Do one more. Once we can make it, we need steel to show up. So it'll be 2 each. Like that'll be 2. This will be. These 2 will be 2. These 2 will be 3. Wait a minute. Ah, it doesn't work that way. So we need to do 8. Six, 7, 8. There we go. Six, 7,
Replication complete.
8. Okay.
Insufficient materials.
I'm gonna delete this and replace it with a substation. Now, the other thing is requested power. Looks like we're good there. So, wait a minute. Why is requested power not higher?
Flight mode.
I guess because these fusion plants are working. But wouldn't it prioritize? I think it would prioritize the ray receivers. Okay, let's continue the research. Everything should be pretty slowed down at this point. And I want to go look at our ray receivers. At least think about
Insufficient materials.
what we would do to enhance them. Now they're all 100% continuous, which is really good. And they're 15 meters, or 15 megawatts right now.
Replication complete.
So, just for a sake of, oh, I don't even know if we have that technology yet. No, I don't think we do. It's a special research. Is it this? No. Spotlight mining. This is it. Allows ray receiver to consume graviton lens. So we actually have to get green science before we even incorporate that technology. That's interesting. But one thing we could do is just build more of these.
Mineral depleted.
Not sure I want to or not, but it's probably worthwhile. Okay. Maybe we just build more here?
Replication complete.
Radially. Now those take a while to boot up fully, but we should see, yeah. So this yellow circle is like almost all the way around now. And that'll only increase. So I do think that these get priority, and then the more they're able to be utilized, the less fusion power plants are used. Check this out. Completely exhausted iron mine. Also, I mean, what's this used for, you know? Nothing really. Whoa! So this is a problem, isn't it? What's going on here? Why aren't these charging? We just don't have enough power generation. That's a problem. We're doing the right things, though. Like, the fact that we sent away more solar sails recently is pretty much exactly what we should be doing, especially when it's paired with more ray receivers. Is this empty too? Yeah. It's another iron mine gone.
Upgrade complete.
Energy weapons. Good. We could use some upgrades to help us in this regard too. So for instance, if we go to upgrades, well, maybe we did it already. Where is the, here we go. Solar sail life, that's a good one. Ray transmission efficiency is another good one to help. Both of those help quite a bit. Okay. These are all green. These are green. Oh. Eh. Backup movement. Whatever. Sure.
Flight mode.
So I'm just like gonna be checking the power grid every once in a while. Yeah, it's discharging batteries right now. That's not good. It's crazy with all these things burning. It's like, still? Really? Our ice is backed up too. Ooh, look at that. It's full. Oh. Has this not been unloading? That's silly. The whole point is for it to unload.
Flight mode.
Alright, and what's the fusion power plant look like? Wow, okay. It's fully generating power as well. I don't really want to build more fusion plants, but I mean, that's another solution. Okay, there we go, charging. So this is actually good, I think, because it's essentially saying that we need to boost up the boost up the Dyson sphere, like shoot out more solar sails. I think maybe next episode we'll need to start on these guys, quantum chips, and then we don't have the technology yet, but the next thing would be like the Dyson sphere rocket ships. I wonder if we should really just go to 12 over here. You know? Kind of thinking so. So that means 4 more. One, 2, 3,
Replication complete.
4.
Replication complete.
There we go. I'm going to redo the orbital assignment to be 3 each. Okay, good. Now this is a pretty massive upgrade to solar sails. It's essentially doubling the size of our Dyson swarm. I mean, it will in time. I don't think there's any limitation to how thick the orbit can be filled with sails. And then, of course, once these unlock, that's an even bigger upgrade to everything. The Dyson sphere power production. But this is cool. It's coming along. I'm kind of excited about the future here because it's bright. The future is bright, full of possibilities, and full of additional colonization of worlds.
Flight mode.
The gas, yeah, fire ice production is quite heavy and probably not being burned away fast enough. But we are doing our best. We could potentially add more of these guys, I suppose. It's crazy that Are we just continuing to add these? I wonder,
Replication complete.
like, is there a place I can go to just see in the entire universe how much... Oh, this is it right here, production. Duh. I want to see how much crude oil I'm actually producing just across the board. Oh man, can we do per seconds? I really wish there was a units option. And, okay, so production... Okay, good. How is it only consuming this? I guess 600 per minute is what?
Mineral
Like a
depleted.
10 per second? Something like that? And then 72... Ugh. See, this is why I hate these units. Is it 12? What is 12 per second? 12 times 60. It's 720, right? No. Yeah. Yeah, it is 720. Okay. Good. This is local planet.
Upgrade.
So if you say... Yeah, there we go. See, then the sulfuric acid goes to 720. Perfect. So cool. Alright. I think I'm done. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. This is a little bit longer than usual, but we got a lot done, and I'm feeling good about things. Especially, like, look at all this. We got light oil backed up because we're not making sulfuric acid anymore. Even the hydrogen is backing up,
Flight
which
mode.
means we have plenty. Oh, going here, plenty to make deuterium. Could even add more fractionators eventually if we want to. Strange matter happening. We could double that eventually. Probably should. Now, especially now that we have enough deuterium, that's probably on the horizon. And we boosted solar sail launching capacity, so be ready for... Or we'll have to keep an eye on the production of solar sails, because that might be the next bottleneck. But I will see you guys on the next episode.